and it's going to walk us through. You see it's an APA citation generator. We're going to use a website because that's what we have. If you have books, journals, or anything else, you can click down here. If you find a book in the library, you can do a book, you can do a journal. If it's a YouTube, right? Film, online video, newspaper, there's all sorts of stuff here. But for us, for general purpose, we're going to click on website. Okay? And you'll see there's a place to put in the URL. I'm going to take this URL, copy it, I'm going to paste it in here, I'm going to hit search. And it comes down here. This is the website it found. We are not done yet. There's several more steps, but we want to say, yep, this is it. That's the introduction. That's the title. Let's cite that. We're going to click the Cite button. It'll pop up this little information. It went to the website. It found all this information. Green check marks are good. But it says it needs help with the publisher or sponsor. And it says edit on the next step. Okay, we can help with that. Sometimes it'll find all the information. Sometimes it won't find much. Usually it'll do an okay job, but we usually have to help it a little bit too. So I'm going to click continue next. Okay. And now you notice they say we recommend filling in the highlighted field. So if something is yellow, it should be filled in. So this one is yellow. It's already filled in with the article title. We don't need to do that. This one has the authors. Really, we should separate these. So I'm going to separate these. I'm going to add Tony Sierra down here so that we have one for Lisa Sierra and one for Tony Sierra. That makes it a bit more correct. It's not a big deal if you don't fix it. We'll still have the correct format. I just like being exact. This yellow one, we have the website title. This one is white, so we don't really need to worry about it, right? The publisher sponsor, it's not yellow, so it's not required. And the URL is correct. Very important. Click on display URL, yes. You'll see that it's off by default. I want you to click yes, so that it puts the URL into the reference. All right, so I'm going to click yes. These are okay. They got the information correct. And that's it. We don't need to add anything else. We can go to complete citation. Okay? And here you'll see it's popped up. It's in green. Notice it has all this useful information. All right, so if I zoom in here a little bit, it has the authors. Sierra L, Sierra T, has the date that it was made, has the title of the article, has the website, and then it has the entire URL there. Perfect. That's what we want. You can click over here and copy citation. You can go back to edit it. You can delete it. Or if you hover over it, you'll see that copy citation comes up. Right? Copy citation. I'm going to copy, and then when I'm making my PowerPoint and I have a reference list, I'm just going to paste it in there. That's number one. Right? That's one source. I have it referenced right there. Let's say I go back and find more. I just do it again, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Right? Now, one other thing to notice, let's do, I'm going to close this. Right? And I want to go back and get one more citation. Right? So let's go back here to Paella, and we'll find a different thing. We'll go here. Okay, let's say the Food Timeline presents a history of Paella. That's the link. I want to take that one. Let's just say this one. Oh, okay, so much information. Right? So let's say there's some information here, and I want to cite this website. Let's do this. So again, we're going to copy. We're going to create citations. We're going to do the exact same thing. Website, paste it, search. It found it. Notice it didn't get that much information. Probably because of this part on the end, right? This little hashtag Paella. That tells us that in this page, it's coming down to the paella section, right? It's looking for this in the website. So we can probably get rid of this. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to search again, just the base website, and still it didn't find it. That's okay. Let's cite it. Now this one's a bit more problematic. It has the URL, the title, and the date, but it doesn't have other information. That's okay. Let's go for it. Okay. So the article title, I'm just going to put paella, because that's the section I was doing. We could scroll up. Is there a title for this thing up top? Yeah, we could be like food, timeline, whatever. We're not going to be that picky. All right. I'm just going to say it's paella. Contributors. Do we have any authors? If we look here, there's no authors listed at top, right? And if we scroll all the way to the bottom, aha! We found an author, Lynn Oliver. So now we're all verb. So now we need to add that. Right? Lynn Oliver. So you can see this one didn't find the author. We had to look for it down here at the bottom. Right, so we found Lynn Oliver. We have the title. We have the URL. Click yes. Published. It has the access date but not the published date. This says last updated August 26, 2024. Let's do that. So it's going to be 26 August 2024. And once again, complete citation. Now this is an ad. We're not going to pay for it, so you have to watch the little message. All right? So we're going to listen to the little message. It's only 15 seconds. We have to sit through it. Again, it's a free service, right? Unfortunately, uBlock Origin can't get rid of this. It'll get rid of the other ads, but not this one. So this ad will finish. Okay? And it's going to go through. And there we go. Now, when you start having multiple citations, all right, when you start having multiple citations, the green one is the newest one. For some reason, sometimes the green one shows up on top, sometimes the green one shows up on bottom, sometimes they put it in the middle. All right? So do not just copy the top one without thinking and paste it, because it might be the wrong one. Look for the green one. The green one is the newest one. And they usually put it all over. So once again, I'm just going to copy that, and I would go here and paste. There. I'm getting more citations. Okay? This is basically how you're going to start getting citations and references. Anytime you use information from a website, if you pull a picture from a website, you need to cite that website. That's where you got the picture from, right? You need to cite that website. If you get information, a sentence from a website, you need to cite that website. Okay? So as your group starts working on this midterm presentation, as you decide on the food dishes or the dining practices that you're going to do, you might want to hand out little jobs saying, you start researching this one, you start researching this one. As they go through, ask them to keep a list of references. Oh, we're using this information from this website. Here's that citation. We're taking this picture from this website. Let's keep that information. You start building a reference list to put in the back of your presentation so we know where you got all your information. And everything is very nice, and it gives us useful information as well as the URL.